Shout out to this guy, IMR Scary Tales. I watch his videos every day, or as much as I possibly can, every week at least. So I'm just going to watch these 3 videos, and I feel like you'll enjoy them as well, so let's get into it.
My name is Sophie, and this happened last year on Valentine's Day. I met Sam 6 months before Valentine's Day. Even though it all started out as casual dating, we soon became really close. I felt like he is the one for me. We used to go out a lot and made many good memories. Everything was going well.
Okay.
One day, Sam told me he recently spoke to his mother. She would like to invite us to a Valentine's Day dinner at their house. I looked at him with a nervous face and said, are you sure about bringing me to meet your family? Sam gave a big smile and said, "Come on, Sophie, you're a delight. They will be overwhelmed to meet my girl." Even though I felt things were happening soon, I didn't say that to Sam. Honestly,
that guy in the
I
background
was
is kind of
excited
creepy.
to meet his family, too. His family stayed in a farmhouse located in the countryside. Roses and a beautiful
Sweet.
heart-shaped red
Like a
velvet
simp.
cake. Sam loved pampering me. We exchanged our Valentine's
Sounds like
gifts,
a
and
SIMP.
love was indeed in the air. Next morning, we woke up and packed our belongings. It was going to be a 5-hour drive, so we decided to start early.
Jesus Christ,
Sam
it's like to the
started the
beach.
car, and we were on our way. As soon as we left the city, we stepped into a refreshing nature. My parents, my grandma, and my little sister Tina. I replied in a surprised voice. "Sam, you have a sister? Why didn't you tell me earlier? How old is she?" Sam
She sounds
smiled
5.
and said, "Yes, I have a sister. I knew someday you were going to meet her anyway,
How old?
and
How old?
she's 12 years old."
Damn, that's
I
close.
laughed at his humor. I noticed then I actually knew nothing about Sam's past or family until now. We always talked about us, but hardly talked about him or his previous life. All I know is Sam teaches in a city school, and we meet in a pub. I shrugged off this uncertain feeling because I am anyway going to meet his family now. We were about to reach when Sam's mom called. I obviously couldn't hear her from the other side of the phone, but with Sam's reply, I guessed that she was also excited to meet up. We got on the road, and I was surprised to see how an entire family is managing their life in such a seclusive... Sam honked his horn. A small girl dressed in flower-printed frock came running towards Sam. Behind her, a woman came too.
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no.
I realized it was
Oh,
Sam's
God,
mother,
no.
and
Oh,
the
hell
little
no.
girl is his sister. She hugged Sam and said, "Welcome home, son." And she must be the beautiful
Titty head ass
Sophie.
out of here.
And came to hug me too. I felt her affection with her warm hug, and my face turned all red with this unexpected attention. She said in a gentle voice, "Come on, let's go inside. Everyone is waiting for you two." Since everything felt amazing to me. Sam's mom took us to the dining room. An old woman was sitting in a big armchair, and a
Okay,
tall
she
man
looks
was
dead.
pouring himself a glass of wine. Sam's mom introduced
Poison.
me to all of them. Sam rushed to the old woman and said, "Oh, Grandma, I missed you so much."
That was
His
grandma.
grandma
No wonder she
smiled and
looks
then
old.
looked at me. There
She
was
kinda looks
something
like
in her
a
stare
young
that made me
grandma.
feel really uncomfortable.
Yet
She was
old.
not just staring at me, rather checking me out. Her big wide eyes crept me a bit. Suddenly, the tall man came to me and said, "Hi, I'm William, Sam's father. Welcome, Sophie." I smiled and said, "The pleasure is all
She has a
mine,
father.
sir. Thank you for having me here." Sam's grandma laughed with a creepy
fucking
voice
witch.
and said,
There's no way, dude.
"Well, none's gonna have you. We've already cooked food, dear." Everyone laughed at her joke, and I had to join them despite the joke being really not funny. Sam's mom said, "We have prepared your bed in Tina's room. I hope you won't mind sharing a room with her."
It's pretty dark
I
in the
nodded
background.
my head and said, "Oh no, it's absolutely fine." Sam's mom then turned to the little girl and said, "Tina, take Sophie to your room and be nice to her, okay?" Tina chuckled and said, "I'm always nice, Mama." Tina held my hand and we walked upstairs.
Okay,
As
that's
soon as I
creepy.
entered her room,
You're
I
still
got
bigger than her.
shocked. Her room
Please let
was
me a body.
nothing like a little girl's room. There were stuffed animals all over. Rabbits, eagles, deer heads were hanging from
Okay,
here
I don't
and
like how
there.
they're staring
I
at me.
asked her, "Whoa, what are these, Tina?" She replied
saying
in a
what's wrong
jolly
with stuffed
voice,
deer.
"These are mementos." I said in
What?
a worried voice, "What do you mean
Thing you put in Coke
by
bottles?
mementos?" She chuckled and said,
Mementos?
"Daddy and I like to go hunting every Sunday.
There's nothing
These
wrong
are
with that.
all the animals we killed, and I stuffed them with Daddy's help. Don't you like my collection?" I was out of words. Suddenly, I hear Sam's voice from behind. "Looks like you guys are already bonding, huh?" He stood on the doorstep and
It's a
smiled.
country place. What do you
I was
expect?
surprised to see how casual he was to see his little sister decorating her room with dead animals instead of toys. Tina chuckled and said, I will go check out the frosting of my strawberry cake. Mommy and I made that for you, Sophie. Brother told us you like strawberry.
Poison.
She ran out
Poison.
of the room.
Poison. It's
Sam
gotta be
came to me
poison.
and said, "Hey, is everything fine? I know we couldn't stay together. My family is, a bit conservative on that front." I replied, "No, that's fine, but don't you think your sister's room decoration is a bit weird?" Dinner table
So they have a
was
dog
filled
or
with
any kind of
various
cat?
kinds of meat dishes.
Fuck 'em.
As we all sat down and started to eat, my mind started to forget all the tensions earlier. They were a happy family after all. The steak was delicious. The chicken soup made with their farm-fresh vegetables took all my tiredness away. Tina said in a cheerful voice, "Cut the cake, Mommy. Give Sophie the big piece." Sam's sister was really adorable. In one word, I was having a really good time. Sam came to kiss me goodnight. We were just talking when I heard Sam's father's voice from downstairs. "Come on, Sam, hurry up. It's time now." I asked, "Time for what, Sam?" Sam replied, "My father and I are going to hunt some wild boar tonight. There's a forest about 20
You have some
minutes
night
from
vision?
our house. Anyways, gotta go, love. See you in the morning." I saw Sam and his father driving away in their van from Tina's window. I was surprised to know Sam could be the guy who likes to hunt wild boars at night. I mean, he appeared very simple to me. I lied down on my bed. Tina was asleep already. Don't exactly remember what time it was, but I heard a woman scream and woke up in fear.
That's terrifying.
It took some time to adjust my eyes with the darkness of the room, and I saw Tina was not in her bed. I was almost ready to get up and look for her just when I turned to my left and got freaked out like hell.
Please don't be standing
Tina
there.
was
Oh,
standing
God.
just beside my bed. I said in a terrified voice, "What was that? And what are you doing here?" Tina replied in a perfectly calm voice, "Don't be so scared, Sophie. It was just a pig's cry." I replied in a shaking
Why are you
voice,
standing up and staring at me?
"What pig? I don't think it was a pig." Tina sat down beside me and said, "Yeah, the animals scream when Daddy skins them. It's absolutely fine." Words
Why
like
are
that
they
coming
alive?
from a 12-year-old not only felt bizarre,
They should
but
be
pointed
dead when you
out
skin
the
them.
fact that their entire family is hiding a secret.
Yeah,
I
get out,
decided
get
to
out,
check
get
things out
out,
on my
get
own,
out.
so I acted normal and went back to bed. I waited for Tina to fall
I understand you're
asleep
probably
again.
tired of shit.
As soon as I heard her quiet breathing, I tiptoed to the corridor. I saw the light in their woodshed from the window downstairs.
Man, it's gotta be like 2 o'clock in the morning.
Everyone was asleep. I slowly opened the door and started to walk toward the woodshed. Soft grass on the
You gotta be
ground helped
creeped
me to
out in
suppress
the
the sound of my
pitch black.
footsteps. The door of the woodshed was locked, but I could hear sounds of chopping and Sam's father laughing in excitement. I crouched on the ground and put my eye on the door lock. What I saw
There's gotta be a
ran
woman.
shivers down my spine. A woman was laying on a huge wooden table. She looked like
not
a
surprised.
hiker, and she was dead. Her eyes were open like a dead fish, blood dripping from her face and hand. I couldn't see anymore because someone stood in front of the lock and my view got guarded. But I heard Sam's father say, 2 to 3 groups are residing in the forest who came for camping. Tomorrow we will hunt a male. Your mother wanted to make the steak again." Sam laughed and said, "Yeah, Dad, who could tell today's steak was cut out from a man's thigh? I mean, it tasted delicious." I couldn't believe my ears and eyes. These people are cannibals.
I mean, he
Oh
must
my
have
God.
some lamb
What
chop.
do I
He
do
must,
now?
he must work
I
out.
quickly got up, and while turning towards the house, I kind of leaned into the door and made a sound. Sam said, "Dad, there's someone outside the door." But by the time they opened the door, I was already inside. I peeped
Nice.
from the dining window and saw Sam looking around for some time, and then again went inside. I heaved a sigh of relief. I realized this is my only chance. I rushed to his room and took the car key.
What you could do, hear me out, you could hide in the closet like a dumbass, or take the keys like she's doing, get the hell out of here.
I was about to go to the main door when I saw Sam's
And be sneaky.
grandma standing near the door blocking my way.
Punch her!
Gave me a
Knock her
vicious
ass out.
smile and said,
Knock her ass
"You
out.
can't leave. You are supposed to be one of us now. My
Knock
grandson wants to marry you so you can stay with
ass
us forever."
out.
I said in a disgusted voice, "You guys are sick. Feasting on human flesh? You are all fucking cannibals.
Hey, you
Leave
gotta
me
use that
alone
word.
and let me go." But she obviously didn't listen to me.
Knock her
She
ass out.
started to scream, and I knew she was going to wake everyone up. I rushed toward her and knocked her down with one
Oh my
punch.
God, this woman's
She
actually
fell on the floor,
OP.
and I ran for my life. I jumped into the car and saw the house lights were on. I didn't look back for a second, just started the car and drove as fast as
That's
I
a
could.
G.
I reported to the cops about this family, but they only found a burnt-down house on the same address I gave them. I don't know where they all went,
That's
but I'm
terrifying.
sure they have escaped suspecting
Please don't be
I would go
behind
to
the window.
cops. I just hope I never meet any of them
Don't
again.
be at the window.
Not even that cannibal little girl.
Don't. And you can knock her ass out. She's fucking 12. Fuck you. Goodbye.